Holy Smokerton, Reddit exposed Woohoojin for being boosted to Radiant. Incredible.
Baba Bowie.
WestJett.
What is up, relationship goals and Minecraft Coles? WestJett 6'5", Venezuelan trillionaire here, and today we're talking about Woohoojin's boosting allegations. Oh, and literally 0% of you are subscribed, so be sure to subscribe. Yeah. Anyhow, this Reddit user woke up and chose violence. He essentially claimed that Woohoojin was boosted, had a lot of evidence, and went crazy with it. This guy had like a personal vendetta against Woohoojin. He was going crazy. He was straight up smoking him. Woohoojin has not made any indication that he has seen this post, saying the arguments provided are coming in from the haters. He has not come out honestly yet, instead making a lackluster and insincere apology to the people who are still following him and his fraudulent words. He is still choosing to lie. That is how much respect he has for his community. God damn! At first, I was like, hey, it's not that bad, as long as he's not saying it every game, and oh.
I've hit Radiant in Valorant, Challenger in League of Legends,
Oh.
Grand Champion in Rocket League.
You didn't have to admit you were a virgin. Come on. I love you, Woohoojin, but this is bad. This is essentially the Valorant equivalent of defrauding investors. It ain't looking good. All right, anyway, let's get to the evidence. Anyhow, the Redditor accused Woohoojin of getting boosted by this guy, JG. And the proof list was extensive. It was kind of wild. So here's JG playing Sage on his account, as you can see. He curbed some US West shitters. Very cool. He got match MVP. Now he's looking at Woohoojin's account, and it links up exactly with JG's. Oh no. Oh no. The second piece of evidence is Valorant itself using the leaderboard. If you look at Woohoojin's profile on Tracker, you can see he peaked 317 RR in the act before he hit Radiant. If you look at the spot now, who do you see? No!
I've hit Radiant in Valorant.
Remember this 723 RR number.
Yellow tape around his body.
Yep. Hook, line, and sinker, he got caught red-handed. And now the only question we could really have is Woohoojin a good player or even a valid coach? Is he just a full-blown fraud? I've played with him before and I can vouch for his skill as a player. I genuinely think he could have hit Radiant himself. He just opted to go the easy route and, phase Obama go crazy. And yes, it was him playing, not JG. I heard the voice, guys. One of my personal favorite coaches, Charlatan, moved in and gave his take and statement on the drama. And he basically said he coached him for 4 games and he believes that he was capable of hitting Radiant himself. So I don't think his skill level is really the important thing or up to debate here. I think it's the fraud part that's a bit of an issue. I understand the allure of selling your coaching as Radiant coaching, but if you're selling Radiant coaching and you've never been Radiant, it's like me selling an orange that isn't even orange. Anyway, Woohoojin was feeling that Miami heat and he had his own response. Hello everyone, it has come to my attention there are allegations that my account Woohoojin coach was boosted or bought and that undermines my integrity as Valorant coach. I want to briefly address situation but will do more fully on stream. My main account is account I shared with JG in episode 3 act 2. We made deal. If I coached to Radiant he would boost account to get me Radiant gun buddy. It was cringe. This all happened in June and July of 2021. At the time I had no intentions of being a Valorant content creator and I certainly had no idea that my dumb coaching plan would end up where we are today. At the time, I was not as firmly set in the anti-smurfing position I advocate for today. I've been very vocal about my past involving smurfing and boosting in League. Nobody gives a shit about League of Legends. The only thing boosted is the amount of body odor in your room when you play. Like, who cares? Playing devil's advocate for Woohoojin, I understand where he's coming from. Not everybody expects their things to blow up, and I do believe people can change. 3 years ago, I used to say the N-word once a day. Now it's like 10.
I live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane.
Then he sort of exposed himself, posting Discord DMs. Top 100 next act. If I coach you to Radiant, by the way, you're required to boost one of my accounts to Radiant for the gun buddy. Woohoojin, you are cringe. My new favorite coach is now Joel's. I can't wait for him to hit 10,000 subscribers so I can see his OnlyFans, which is where the defense comes in. All the other Valorant coaches are just as scummy, if not more scummy. And Woohoojin's always been known as this gay Robin Hood figure in the Valorant community. He doesn't charge a lot. He helps the poor people. He's a good guy. And low-key, I retract my defense. I thought about it for a minute, and I think it's really bad. It's essentially saying that Stalin wasn't that bad. Look at Hitler. Both things are bad, and Woohoojin is fully in the wrong. Anyway, they got exposed, and JG started privating some of the Twitch VODs, and I think that's a bad and big no-no. That's gonna bring more heat to the situation. What are you doing? Anyway, Woohoojin made his own response to his drama on his Discord, and let's check it out.
So TLDR, I made an announcement last night addressing people were digging through my tracker, and we're finding...
Put down your food! We don't need to hear your forks and spoons clanging, brother!
I was just interested in having the gun buddy. That's that. I had no intention of becoming a content creator, nothing like that, and it was a stupid cringe thing I did in the past. So the reason why I didn't bring it up was in my head, and this is not justification, it's incorrect, but I didn't see it as a big deal. And my justification at the time was, well, I've coached multiple people to Radiant. I feel competent at this coaching thing. And it was a convenient sort of... It would be inconvenient, I guess, to explain it in my head.
Dude, this sad music got me tearing up. I'm about to cry. You about to see a grown-ass man cry.
I didn't want to have to go through explaining how I got boosted, and I was worried and insecure about the fact that this would somehow affect how people saw me. With that said, of course I was wrong. I should have told you. I'm not looking for like forgiveness here. I made a mistake. It happens. I'm just saying I'm going to be better, okay? This happened in episode 3, before I was a streamer. I would like to believe that the content I've put out since I became a streamer reflects who I am today.
The full video is 3 minutes. I didn't play the full thing, but I feel like he already like admitted to his mistakes, and quite frankly, I forgive him as a person. But as a Radiant coach, you're gonna have to do better than that, buddy. I want you to Chinese sweatshop grind your ass live on stream, solo queue to Radiant, and then I think that'll prove that you're not a full trash can. I understand people will bring Joel's into it and start comparing them, but there is no point in comparing them. What he did was bad, and there's no point in like justifying the lesser evil. I personally believe Woohoojin's a good player and that he can hit Radiant. Now he just sort of has to, like, you know, walk the walk. He's talked the talk, you gotta walk the walk. I wanted to get both sides of the story and to be as objective as possible, so I reached out to Woohoojin and he sent me a VOD of him playing, and I don't really think he even needed to do that. I know he's a good player, he's carried me in the past. He also admitted to lying, and you know, whatever, that's cool. And he was sort of banning the Reddit user from his Discord who was trying to spread this like expose, which I guess I understand, but at that point, like, once again, more heat to the fire. In conclusion, my opinion is what Woohoojin did was really scummy. He's done a lot of good in the past, but this is really bad. It doesn't make his reputation look good, and quite frankly, I wouldn't support him until he hits Radiant, and I believe he can genuinely do that. Well, at least if we take his own words for it.
I've hit Radiant in Valorant, Challenger in League of Legends.
Wait, I just noticed twice. That gave me goosebumps. Gee.
I've coached players in all of these games from a diverse set of backgrounds.
This is some Nick Fuentes level race theory, Woohoojin. Are you saying that certain backgrounds are harder to coach than others? I think I might have just unlocked a deeper iceberg. The boosting was just the tip of the iceberg. We're about to expose this guy for something much bigger than that. While I do think what he did was cringe, I think Woohoojin's a good player, and I gotta side with him. I played with him before, and we played this game together, and quite frankly, he was solid. I didn't think he was boosted. I never suspected it. Subscribe to my channel if you want Woohoojin to stop cheating on his wife, and of course, thank you guys for watching. Stay classy, stay cool, and don't be a fool.
Oh, I won. Holy shit.
Got mine.
What the fuck?
Now go grind to Radiant, you Whopper Jr.
Let's go! 'Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away, get away, get away.